Hey everybody.
That was the quickest break we've ever had.
Yeah, seriously.
Because Kala's not here.
Pretty impressive.
Shout out to Kala.
We're going to get straight back into it. So you guys have just had a rest in the master bedroom, which is a bit burnt, a bit cindered, smells a bit funky.
For some reason.
There's a door pushed up against a bed pushed up against the door, corner room. There's a trap door in the middle of the ceiling. What you guys do?
So we did sleep the night through. We got everything.
Nothing happened. As you wake up and you open your eyes, you see
You're also deaf.
You see a cindered room, a black room. You see soot on walls. You see ash on the floor.
What on the wall?
Soot.
Oh. I love whenever it comes out at the perfect times anyway.
See semen on the walls.
No, I thought you just swore on the wall. Okay.
What about my nice vest, or not vest, robe?
As you look down, it's kind of, well, pretty much most of it is sort of gone. It's around maybe now your waist. It's burnt. The collar is just black. It's not as fancy as it once was.
I still hope Skitter's got the best sleep since I let him sleep on the bed.
Skitter's then wakes up and stretches out his legs and yawns as you
taps you on the head with like a arm.
Yeah, like his yawn probably looks adorable, but Sarya's probably like scared of it.
What you guys do?
That was a good nap. Glad I can see again.
You guys, I can see.
Oh God! Now he's gonna start telling us that.
Wow,
Man,
guys, I'm able to walk.
Yeah. This room did get wrecked.
It's a pretty big mess.
No, don't worry. It looked like this before.
So what did the fire make it better? Or
I just
worse?
point up at the. Yeah, it made it look better. I point up at the trapdoor.
Okay.
I look up.
Okay. You see a large wooden trapdoor. There seems to be a lock on the front.
God damn it, guys!
I show him the silver key.
Oh, go unlock it.
Okay. You push the chair over. You reach up, try and put the key in the lock.
Man, I'm doing all kinds of cool stuff. I didn't have to do it.
Wow. Doesn't unlock.
You want to smash the lock? Because that's
point over that
every other time.
Yeah, like a second ago when I smashed something.
Yeah, I mean it worked out. It did a thing.
You mean last night when you smashed?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I point over that there's also a room behind where the mattress was, and that Torb and I blocked it off yesterday.
Oh, that's why you had me push the bed.
Yeah.
So
we could check there first and make sure that there might not be a a key right there.
Mm-hmm.
Or
it's a good idea.
Yeah, you want to check that room first and then the trapdoor.
Sure. Help me move this bed.
The bed is stuck. You cannot move it.
Do we need a strength roll again to move it?
Yeah, no, you will sort of push in and eventually move the bed. Yeah. It starts to flash these bright lights.
The bed?
You move the bed out of the way.
There's a mirror underneath.
You open the door and it's filled with mirrors.
The floor turns into a giant mirror.
Okay, so I take it you're opening the door?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you open the door, Cain, you see a 10 by 10 closet. It's fairly dark, but you see maybe a dozen gemstones piled up in the center of the floor.
Go ahead, Cain.
Cain hasn't seen Aladdin. He doesn't, or Indiana Jones. He doesn't know what'll happen if he touches these.
Are they arranged in any specific order?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a certain set or color scheme or pattern or anything?
All sorts of colors, all sorts of gems. They just seem to be piled up.
Is there anything else in here?
No.
So this is kind of like almost like maybe look like a treasure trove at first glance. Like maybe somebody hoarded like a bunch of treasures in here.
Exactly
a bunch of traps.
I was actually gonna say trash, but then I realized
it looks like someone has stored a bunch of gems in a closet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
R. Kelly's in there as well.
Yep, of course.
Tom Cruise.
It's not to say that R. Kelly is gay. It's just to say that he's weird.
He's asking a 12-year-old if he could pee.
No, he's not. He's not asking that.
Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly.
She's asking him.
Oh.
He's saying yes.
Would you pee on me?
He said, "Hey, can I pee on you?" And I said, "For sure."
Anyway, what are you lot doing? Gems.
I don't want to get peed on. I'm a move.
I just move out the way.
Gems.
Yeah, I'm going
That's
to
where I work out.
I'm going to tell everybody to back up a bit. I'm going to take my halberd out, and with the tip, I'm going to mess around with the gems.
Oh, okay.
Mess around. When we say mess around, are we talking like you're gonna start shoving them up your butt?
Scott thought I was gonna.
I totally thought you were gonna try and smash one.
No.
Everyone's doing the mess. As you put your halberd in there, you kind of flip the first one off, the top one off, rolls down the side, nothing happens.
All right. Oh, they're like in a line. They're not like.
No, they're just
in
like
a
a pile.
pile.
It's a pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a particularly tidy pile. It's not been placed strategically. It
Oh,
looks
okay.
like it's just been gems put in a room.
Is it gonna stand up and be a singing crab played by Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords?
That would be awesome.
Because that's what happened in
maybe.
Moana.
So Scott, you said there's like 12 gems.
There is a pile of about 30 gems.
Ooh, 30, even better.
10 for each of us.
As we look at the 5 people on our party.
Yeah.
I count 3. The other 2 are really just.
It's almost as if they're not even really here.
They walk out of the room.
I mean, to be fair, they'll be just as useful there as.
So like you turn around, you look, and they're standing in the doorway, keeping a safe distance from Cain at this moment.
They're honestly just your average female from any Hollywood film. They're just together and just gossiping.
Oh my god, did you see her shoes?
As they've been walking around, they have been talking about Artie Van Halfwinkle. What is going on?
The circus is in town again.
They find it hilarious.
They love the name.
Yeah.
I know it's my niece and nephew, so I know they're doing something they shouldn't be.
Yeah, Artie Van Helfwinkle they're talking about, which you will remember from the first time they met is a famous bard, one of the most famous bards in all of the land.
I mean, come on, he founded the Heartwinkle trio, or
was one of the most famous bards. And the rumors were that one of his lyres or one of his magical instruments could be in here.
Ah,
right.
It's in one of those gems. Quick, smash her.
Then they can look for it if they need it so bad.
Okay. They're sort of standing in the hallway.
Yeah,
Jordan,
no, I don't.
Jordan and Jesse, you each get 8 gems.
Okay, so you pick them up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick them up. Divide them.
It might be fine, yeah.
Yeah, we each get 8, and Sarya will get 6.
You get AIDS.
Okay.
That's a fair trade-off.
So, as you pick up the gems, nothing happens. You look at them; they're worth about 1 gold each. They're not particularly precious. They look from afar.
Yeah.
They look far nicer than they actually are.
We'll trick someone.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ravina, you don't get any of these extremely valuable treasures.
And that gold ring was way more valuable anyway.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. Maybe she'll try and buy them from us.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not really a gem kind of person, to be honest with you.
I doubt she's a person.
Oh, shots fired! Mic drop. Pew, 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 pew.
They're in the corner. They can't hear me.
All right.
I'm whispering to Torb. Except they just hear 25 yell all this stuff. It's like crazy.
What are you doing?
Like, what's a mic?
You know, that guy Mike.
The guy, yeah.
You can drop him.
So Scott, all we saw was just gems in there.
Just gems. When you take them out, it's an empty closet.
All right. Should we check
So I
the
pull
other
out my
rooms?
gun. Yeah.
Should we put
we're
25 in the
14
closet
right
and
now.
then leave?
You're in 14 right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go up the trap door, I guess?
It's locked.
Do we have a way to get up there?
We could try lock picking or smashing said lock.
Both of which are impossible.
Oh, okay.
I do have a hammer.
This is a.
How high is the ceiling?
You can reach it by standing on a chair.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because you mentioned I tried that to lock.
So impossible.
It pretty much. Have you ever tried to pick a lock by standing on a chair and looking up at it?
Yeah.
I've never tried to pick a lock, period, in my lifetime because.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, unless you count like when you do it with a credit card and like try and slide.
No, I'm
it
talking
in.
about like a lock pick and legit
I've-
like master locks and stuff. Okay.
I've never actually. I've always wanted to. Never had a lock. I should buy one.
What are you guys doing?
Going on to Amazon and buying a lockpick.
I'm gonna give Joe Cain my hammer and ask him if he wants to try and smash the lock with it.
Oh, I was gonna let you do it. Just be my guest.
I can't reach.
What? I believe in you.
Throw me.
Looks over at 25. Don't tell the elf.
I mean, it is a throwing hammer. I could try and throw it at the lock.
Yeah, let's do it.
Make me an attack.
All right.
I want to see him pick off the lock from
Yeah,
the
right.
ground. That would be the weakest throw ever, by the way. Trying to keep my hand on frame.
There you go. That would be 9.
Guess we did
Okay,
that
you
one.
throw it up. You hit the ceiling
Yeah.
With the handle.
with the hammer. Nothing happens. You leave a bit of a dent in the ceiling.
It
Yeah.
breaks the chair.
Do you want me to try to lockpick it or something?
25 sees it like a carnival game and immediately grabs the hammer off the floor and also throws it at the lock.
Okay, make me an
All
attack.
right.
As he goes to pick up the hammer, comes back to my hand.
Yeah, I was just say he can teleport it back if he needs to.
Yeah.
But I love the
Aw.
idea of just being like, it's like I let go and it's just not there. It's just
Yeah.
what the crap? He's over there spinning it
Yeah.
like a drumstick. Yeah.
As I throw my mouse off the table. Don't know how that happened.
It
I
is
guess
an
we're-
awesome ability.
I guess we're heading on to other rooms, perhaps.
Well, I mean, we could probably eventually get this, but yeah,
Yeah.
let's go ahead.
So then do it. If we want to break the lock, break the lock.
We can go check other rooms if you guys prefer.
Yeah,
See if we
one
can find a
more
key or something. Okay, go ahead.
shot. That'd be 13.
You hit the trapdoor.
Ah, I'm getting closer.
Nothing happens.
What's your strength level?
I get a +2
just-
with proficiency.
This is just to hit the lock or the. I assume you're aiming at the lock rather than just trying to break through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit the door. Doesn't, doesn't cause any major damage to it. It's not.
You know what they say, right? Third time's the charm.
They do say that. I don't know who they are, but
It's they.
Is that what, 16?
Yeah, that'd be 16.
Okay, roll me a damage.
Yep.
Roll me a
Okay.
damage.
That would be 10 damage.
Okay, the lock rattles and shakes. It looks like the trapdoor sort of drops down a little bit, but doesn't open entirely.
Cain, would you like to finish it?
finish him.
Can I use the hammer?
Sure.
Okay, I want to throw the hammer at it.
Okay,
As he throws it, it goes back to
17.
okay, you hit the lock, and as you do, the the door swings open. As it does, a ladder flies out from underneath the above the trapdoor, sliding down. Torb, you're still standing on the chair at this point.
No. Or Cain was standing on the chair. Or no.
I'm
none
done. I
of
was
us
done
were.
throwing the
Yeah,
hammer.
we were
Okay,
all throwing
so-
the hammer.
Roll me an athletics check.
Why is the ladder chasing him?
Wouldn't it be
Ladder
a
is-
deck save?
A deck save, yeah. The ladder is flying out fairly quickly from a door that's just sprung open, pretty
Yeah.
much to where he was standing to be throwing at the lock.
That sounds like a deck save to me.
Yeah.
Me or Cain, because Cain was the last person to throw it.
We'll say you, Tor, because Cain probably stood a little bit further away. As in, you passed it to him and he threw.
All right.
Okay, so you kind of move out the way as this ladder crunches on the floor right in front of Cain now, as you are standing to the side of it, dodging out of the way of it. There's a ladder leading up into trapdoor.
It's a ladder to heaven. Start climbing up. I'll go first. Why not?
Okay.
Skitters takes the wall and the ceiling and goes up there. It's like the
Yeah.
longest possible route. He finally gets to do it like the spider climbs.
Yep.
Or even shoots a web. It'd be adorable.
So as you start heading up the stairs, you begin climbing. 25 at the top of the trapdoor. It opens up into a 15 by 20 foot windowless room. The only item of furniture is a square table with a candle on it. Lying on the floor next to the body, you see a pair of legs. Sorry, next to the table, you see a pair of legs. That's all you see as you head up the ladder. As the rest of you begin to follow, you start to see the same scene as well.
Is the candle lit or not lit?
Candle is not lit.
Are the legs wearing pants?
The legs are wearing pants.
Is there a body attached to the legs?
Everybody roll me some perception.
Okay. I was curious if this was like another one of those naked gray corpse type deals again, or
15 total.
20 total.
19. No, 18. Right? Yeah, 18.
Okay. So as you kind of scoot round towards the side where the body is, you notice that this body seems to be very similar dressed to Ravina. In fact, almost identically dressed. And as you take a step to the side, you see that the same sort of raven-colored hair. As you inch closer, you see that clutched into her hands is a skull. As Sarya gets to the top of the stairs, she looks into the room. She's too busy looking at the sort of the walls and the ceiling as she sort of steps up into the room. And at that point, Ravina steps into the room, kind of pushes towards the front of the group, and then sees this body that looks a lot like her.
Well, luckily, the Ravina we have has to be the real one, because nobody can imitate that perfect voice.
Seriously.
When you reach down and you sort of look at her, you realize that this is looks exactly the same as Ravina. As Ravina sees, she starts to cry. She's standing there. She goes on to say that she didn't intentionally deceive you. That it wasn't until she saw the body that things started to flood back to her, that sort of memory started to come back to her. She has literally, as you stand there, just realized that she's dead. And that her and two other adventurers came to the mansion a year ago. We found all of the skulls but one, and decided to split up and search. I found it in here, in this room under the table. A small devilish creature with a scorpion's tail appeared and attacked me. I was poisoned and never made it out of the room. My allies never came to me. They fled in fear. I've been doomed to repeat my steps ever since. Every night I travel to the inn, looking for those who would finally end the madness of this mansion, so that I may rest. I'm sorry that this is as far as I can go. Please finish this. As you look at the skull, there is another carved symbol into the skull.
Yeah, I go and pick up the skull.
Okay. So as you pick up the skull, you see that it has this symbol on.
And do we add the one from the mossy room as well?
Yeah, I think I've already done that, have I? No, I have not. This one here.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you look,
Scott, how many place settings were there? There were 8.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
yeah. So as you stand in this room, I'm just going to take you back to this here. You are in this room here. There is another door in front of you. As you
Now-
look at the door, it's got a crescent engraved on the door of a moon crescent engraved onto the door.
Now, the Ravina that was traveling with us.
Mhm.
Yep.
What happened when all this went? Did she like after her little speech? She's still there. She's still like
You've
corporeal.
You've noticed that she's turned more spirit like, whereas
Okay.
originally you couldn't, from looking at her, you wouldn't
Right.
have noticed that
Right.
she was spirit form. Now she has realized that she's dead. You can see that form is beginning to waver.
So a ghost with amnesia becomes alive again.
I'm just
Or
gonna kind of
Reed dead?
like kind of try and touch her, see
Okay.
if
As
I
you
can-
reach your hands forward like that, she swings an arm to try and pad your hands away. Her arm passes through your arms,
So what if we were touching her when she made the realization?
and then your arms pass through her.
What if she was carrying us when she made the realization?
I mean, I wasn't grabbing
And
for
she
her
would probably
boobs,
drop
Scott.
one of us.
Well, either way, they pass through where her,
All
her
right.
boobs may well have been.
I wasn't grabbing for her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because her real body's right over there.
I grabbed the
Yeah.
real body's boobs. No.
You're like, yeah, now what? It's only a
giant
year old.
scorpion Comes, no. What are you guys
Can I
doing?
check the saliva content?
Oh, yeah, we never
If
checked
you-
her pockets.
If you want.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Scott, I'm gonna open up the other door.
Okay. You go over to the door. Turn the handle is locked.
Do we have? Is one of the skulls that we have matching the symbol that's on the?
No, this is more rather than a symbol of a moon. It's rather a scene of stars and a moon. It's
Okay.
a moon, crescent, and
All right.
a star.
Try the key.
Cain, you want to try that key that you got?
Okay. I try the key.
Okay, so you take the silver key, try and put it in the lock. Doesn't fit.
I ask Ravina if she remembers before she died originally, if she had any type of key or something on her person.
No.
And if it's okay with her, if I would check to see if she had anything that could maybe...
she nods, she's you can see that she's still physically, well, not physically, but she's still in shock. That
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
it's kind of the realization that seeing her corpse has made her realize that she is no longer part of the world. Now, she says go ahead, but we were trying to find the skulls to solve the puzzle downstairs.
Mhm.
Right.
I basically just needed an excuse to loot her. So let's see what she has.
You find a loot.
Darn it. I suck.
You pat it
Wow.
down. As you turn her head sideways, she's starting to decompose a little bit. Where she's been here for a year or so. You can see that she hasn't got a lot on her. She's got a couple of gold pieces. She's got a lyre on a back that she played when she came to the tavern. Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Man, that's a nice lyre. I bet a Sarya would like this lyre. Anyway. I say it loud enough so Ravina can hear me.
Yeah, you can tell that she's still more thinking about what she's just realized.
A Gibson. Oh.
Les Paul.
A Gibson Explier.
Yeah.
No, it's a squire.
Squire sucks.
But I mean, it makes sense.
It does. Unfortunately.
Scott, I'm gonna ask Sarya if she recognizes like the moon shapes on the door, because I know she has items that are like similar to that?
She looks at it. She looks at it and she's like, I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. I don't know where.
Maybe it was in that song that you sang us.
You're asking Sarya, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's like, I
sorry,
feel like I've
actually.
seen this in this house somewhere, but I don't know where.
Yeah, because I know Sarya has like items. Sarya has items that are like.
That's me whispering to her to try and remind her so she can come to the realization herself.
What did you say?
It's in the back room, the skeleton room. It's on the back mural.
Probably was in there.
And that's why I whispered to her so she can make the realization herself.
Well, she didn't roll high enough, so.
Yeah. I know, that's why I whispered it to her.
She's like, what are you whispering to me for? If you've got something to say, just say it.
I was trying to help because I might have blown you guys up a little bit.
It was in the back room with the skeletons. It was a mural on the wall.
Did you hear that? She stole my idea. Now you know she's the one that caused the problem earlier, and she just lied to you all. She told me in sign language.
Oh.
No
wonder we didn't see it then.
She starts walking down the stairs again.
Yeah, I follow.
Yeah, I guess I go.
Don't we want to break down this door, guys?
That's what we're about to do. Come on, 25. We're going to break down that door.
I say, have fun, 25.
But then why are you walking downstairs?
We're going to break it from below.
Oh, okay. I'll follow them down.
Okay.
Oh, I'll go see you, 25. Let's go try and break it down. And get attacked by like the scorpion thing.
By the end boss.
Yeah.
So you head back downstairs. You're back into the smoldering mess of a room still. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see Sarah just shaking her head as she walks to the hallway.
So we're walking back down to the first floor.
You're down into the same, this same area that you were before in.
Yeah. The burnt bedroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What now? So you're back into this hallway. You feel a cool breeze as you walk into it.
We're still missing 2 skulls, and we don't know behind that upstairs. What are we doing?
Still got a few more rooms to check.
That we do.
Go and check them.
But I guess, should we check room 3 where the mural is or whatever?
Yeah, we can do that later.
See if there's any differences, but okay.
Okay.
Because I feel like at this point, the other stuff would just be taking up unnecessary time.
Well, I mean,
we still need the skull.
Yeah, we need the skulls.
I'm sure the skulls are there somewhere.
If I was the weird demon scorpion thing, I'd just take them all and hide them with me.
I bet you anything that the skulls put in the right order are what opens up the lock of that door.
What would ever make you suspect that?
Yeah.
The fact that we've been looking for skulls the entire time and it's nothing in that room with the mural stars.
Yeah, but I feel like our characters didn't realize this was a puzzle yet. I thought we were just weirdos collecting skulls, but okay. Oh yeah, of course, we know that.
Okay, so I say
Scott, I'm gonna check room 10.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so as you get to about here, I want you all to make me a Constitution save. Actually,
God.
sorry, a Strength save. Sorry.
Oh, Strength. Yes.
Yeah. Strength. That's better.
15.
I rolled like super high on that.
I was the lowest with 14.
Okay.
24.
You step out, you feel this really strong wind behind you. And it's kind
Wait, how do you have a +7 strength?
I have +4.
No, Kyle.
Because it's one of my saving throws. So I add my strength plus proficiency.
5 strength plus 2 proficiency.
Yep.
Either way, you feel this really strong wind behind you. Kind of sort of forces you along a little bit. But you will withstand the force of it and quickly sort of dart into this corridor here. As you do, the wind dies down.
Oh, so that's what that is. So if we went up the other staircase, I guess we'd get stuck back there and couldn't cross.
What are you guys doing?
I mean, what?
Checking room 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, any room works for me.
Okay, so you go over to room 10. You push the door open after checking for traps. It's not trapped. I assume we're going to do that for every door.
We are.
Yep.
The room's about 15 by 20 foot. It contains a bed, a dresser, and a chair, all of unremarkable quality. The items of furniture that captures your attention is the ornate chest resting in the northwest corner of the room. It appears to be made of wood of a reddish hue and is bound in copper. A motif of a horse is carved in the lid.
It's another chest.
Yep.
We want to drag that with us, Cain?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, what are you doing?
You gonna open it up, Cain?
No, I'm not.
Loot that chest. Loot
Go for it,
that
25.
chest. All right, I'll open the chest.
Okay, are you sort of all in the room? What's the deal?
I'm in the room. I went in the room,
I'm
yes.
in the room.
Okay, Sarya walked in the room as well. As you reach down,
Yeah.
you begin to lift up the lid of the chest. As you do, you feel this dizziness comes over you, and so do the rest of you. Your vision begins to fade to blackness. This is all of you. And as it begins to clear, you notice that the chest now looks about 20 foot tall. The entire room
Oh God, Alice in Wonderland bullcrap.
has grown to about 20 feet from one wall to the other, now spans over maybe 200. As you look round, you're at a height where you can see under all of the furniture. And as you look to your right where the bed is, you sense movement underneath the bed.
Uh-oh. Rats are about to be a lot more
Roll me
devastating.
some initiative.
Oh, fuck my ass.
I don't know if that would help in this fight.
It
I don't
might.
either.
Well, if it might. Yep, I'm always great at my initiative rolls.
Right there with you.
Up to 5.
I got a 5 as well.
How did I get first initiative with 8?
Because Kyle and I both get like somewhere between 2 and 7 every
Yeah.
initiative roll.
Or it's like I'll occasionally get like a really high, or just be like really
Yeah, it's
low.
either 2 to 7 or a natural 20.
Yeah, or like between like 18, like 18s, 19s. It's like never in the middle.
Yeah.
You two, what did you two get? Cain?
5.
I got 8.
You both got 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
I technically go first because I have higher dex.
As I said, I'll let you two decide. So
I rolled higher. Maybe I go first. No, I don't care. You can go first
Yeah.
if you want.
I'm quite happy for you to decide who goes first.
Go ahead, go. If you want to go first, it's fine.
Okay, I think I need some stats. Hold on. So as you watch from underneath the bed, it's not too much of an issue, but your vision is still clearing. But from underneath the bed, as the darkness starts to roll away from your eyes with your low light vision, you see a centipede, a giant centipede, start skittering out from underneath the bed.
Guys, this is Honey, We Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Fuck
We're going to
this
ride this
shit.
thing, and then we're going to ride on a Hot Wheel track.
Nice.
That would be cool. Do Hot Wheels exist in this land?
I don't know, but that was like my favorite scene in the movie. Whenever I was a little kid, like that giant Hot Wheel track he had and all that cool stuff, and he was doing the crisscross crash. I loved it. That was, yeah, Honey, We Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesse, you being the
No, it's Honey, We
closest-
Shrunk Ourselves. Sorry. Go on.
you being the closest, this centipede sort of skitters out from underneath the bed. It's huge.
Why didn't it shrink?
In comparison to you, it's massive.
Lovely.
And it skitters out towards you.
Oh, good.
That's right, they're herbivores.
Kind of rears up a little bit and takes a.
I
goes
don't
to
think
take
this kind is.
a bite at you,
It just thinks he's ugly.
Yeah.
and it's right. And it rolls a
If this bug didn't get shrunk, is Skitters still the normal size that Skitters was?
7 to hit.
That hits. No.
So it kind of leaks down. You're pretty quick. You dart backwards out of the way, and it kind of just misses you. As you look to your side, Skitters is tiny and on your shoulder.
Oh, how
I mean, it's
adorable.
adorable, but
You're up 25.
By the way, for any fans watching out there, I would like edition of Skitters. That'd be nice fan art of it. Anyway, all right. I am going to mark him with my hunter's mark.
Okay.
And fire an arrow in his whatever a face hole a goddamn centipede has.
He is in melee distance with you.
Oh, is he?
Mm.
Oh, that's right. He did just take a slash at me. All right, I guess I'm doing dagger style. And unfortunately, my swift blade doesn't proc, right? Because he went first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so lovely. Where is there? 14 to hit.
That hits.
Yay! Does that does 7 damage.
Okay.
And can I use, because I didn't move, can I use whatever it's called where you disengage or whatever? Engage
I
actually.
think that's a bonus action.
So, but I could do that, right?
You used Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I did. You're right. You're right. All right, then I guess I'm there.
Sarya up. She is standing a little bit further away from you, maybe sort of 15, 20 foot away from it. She pulls out a crossbow.
Sounds about right.
Fires it, missing completely.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked she didn't make fun of it. You got so many legs.
Disappears under the bed.
We're gonna turn this centipede into a millipede.
Checks out. Math checks out.
You are up.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to get in a position where I can fire Burning Hands and not hit 25.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw of 14.
Okay, makes it.
Alright, it takes half damage. Is 3d6.
I feel like his burning hands would be devastating right now because fire still needs the same amount of oxygen to properly work. So unless he made just a normal tiny little spark, it's still going to be a normal sized fire.
Well, Mr. Fireball Exploder, you would know.
6 damage. What it takes
Okay.
because of half.
Okay.
Gonna spin an action surge and do it again.
Okay.
Jesus. Quite the gambler.
Yeah. See if it makes the save or not.
Skitters has joined the stream.
Okay.
Cool.
I think it'd been cooler if you'd have just had like a spider just, on your monitor or on your camera crawling around. And when Scott looked up,
Yeah, right. Just a giant spider.
you'd just see him punch his or his computer screen.
Stream ended.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah. Scott, did it make the save?
Oh, sorry. Yes. No.
Nice, so it takes full damage. Takes 11 damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty crispy in the middle section of it.
Really is going to make it a millipede.
Yeah.
You are up.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm glad that he's got this centerpiece ready for me.
Yeah. Left them nice and crispy.
It's 19.
That will hit.
And that's 11. Or sorry, 9.
Okay, as you swing the axe down, you cleave right through
On the
middle
crispy part. Yeah.
of the
Nice.
crispy part. Now, because of your size, it doesn't quite cut all the way through, but you see midriff and it's starting to
Oozing.
out of this gap. Crispy and smelly and a bit grim. As this thing kind of rears up again towards 25, with its mouth open, about to head down towards him, and then just sort of shrivels up onto the floor. Deed.
Nice.
That's how we do.
What are you guys doing?
I mean, technically the body's probably still moving, so I might watch that for a second.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of twitching and a bit minging.
It's one of those things where if it was normal sized me, you know, it's just it'd be a tiny little thing just dying, so you wouldn't really notice it. But now it's one of those things where it's like, I'm at this size, it could easily either bounce at me, accidentally kick me, roll onto me, or for all I know in this world, come alive and attack me again. So yeah, I just waited out just to make sure this thing is gone.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's
Like
pretty scary.
I'm not a sadist. I'm not just sitting there observing.
And
like
as this thing is laying on the floor, it's maybe its body width is twice the size of you. You know,
okay.
this was a huge creature in comparison to you.
Thank God it wasn't a garden snake. We'd be screwed.
As
Yeah.
you look to your right, you see a garden.
Or an alligator.
What are you guys doing?
I mean,
I want to look around to see if there's any.
is there a rabbit with a clock anywhere?
Is there a sign that says "Eat me" and a little cake next to it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's next to Cain. It's backside.
I
No, as you
go
look
in
around-
for the kill.
As you look around,
Woo!
everything is pretty much as you originally saw it, just a lot bigger.
Yeah.
You know, where you walked in and you maybe strolled 15, 20 steps to the door, you're now talking hundreds of steps.
So where we are,
door.
we can see like under the door frame then.
Yeah, you can. The door's still open.
Oh, okay. So is everything outside also huge, or is just this room huge?
Yeah, everything looks massive.
Okay. So yeah. So we did shrink. Okay.
I'm gonna try walking out of the. It's far
Okay.
away now, but I'm gonna walk out of the threshold,
Okay.
just right into the hall.
24
watch.
walks 3.5 miles.
Did you just call him 24?
25.
He's
You
going
did.
down. And he's getting worse.
But
As you turn around, you watch 25 turn around and just sort of
You
start
watched 24 on TV.
Start walking towards the door as you two stand there. You know, chest is still in front of you, lid still closed, and you watch him start the long journey back towards the door.
I can't wait till he like gets outside the hallway to like, you know, around here where the wind is. You just get like swept
Oh
away.
god! Then a cat shows up and attacks.
He just hits the far wall and just explodes.
Yeah.
As he's watching him, what are you guys doing?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna watch him walk for 3 miles.
Okay, so he just sit there, and it takes him a long time to walk.
You know what?
across
Yeah,
this room.
I'll take a short rest.
Just because I want to see him get the realization that if
Yeah.
he doesn't turn back to normal size, that then he has to walk back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a short rest. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
I'll
imagining
join
the
you.
time doing this, because then that way I'll get my second wind back.
Okay, so you watch as and it takes about 20 minutes, half an hour for him to stroll all the way across this room.
I just kind of
Um,
chill next to him, and I'm making sure to watch our backs.
25, as you walk across, there's, you know, you're looking at like chests of drawers that are huge. You're looking at a chair that is massive in comparison to you.
So this is an epic journey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And you step over the threshold of the door. As you do, you poof back into normal size.
Yes! I'm gonna like cheer and dance around, and as I do, kind of accidentally cross the threshold into the room again.
As you do, you back to a tiny-
Now you're like in the
Yeah.
middle of the room again. You have to walk another 2 hours.
So what happens if you're like
That
halfway in the room?
distance.
Once you cross the threshold, you turn.
I see.
All right.
So if I'm in the room and my wiener peeks out of the room, it's not gonna.
No, and it's not that big anyway. So
No, but
when
by
you break the threshold.
but see the thing is, by I would say by me and going out of it, it'll actually be the same size as me standing there.
That hasn't shrunk.
Yeah, now they're both microbial.
All right, I go back out of the room so I'm full size and stay out.
Okay.
Now I'm a microbial prick.
You
Too
look
much my
across and
microbial dick.
you can barely see them on the floor.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Zips up pants.
Hey guys, you gotta come this way.
As he shouts that, this booming voice echoes around the room, literally almost deafening.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading to the door, but I'm gonna walk under the bed and look around under the bed.
You look around. It's there's dust.
Yeah.
There's it's just a bit dirty and mucky underneath there.
Some maggots that are stuck together. Yeah.
It's an old sock. No, as you walk across,
It's standing on its own.
same thing happens. It's it's a massive room. It takes you forever to get there. Eventually, you get there. You step over the threshold, back to normal size.
I'll
Nice.
Oh, I can't do that anyway.
I'm gonna check room 12.
Okay.
It would have been a neat thing to observe, though. I mean, considering, so it would have been small enough that the concept of what time is would have been different for us than what it would have been for Jesse at his normal height. So we would have actually seen Jesse almost looking like he moves in slow motion.
Jesse's just standing there.
The concept is true with insects and crap. That's why they're able to move so quick whenever you're like swinging at them.
Jesse's just standing there going, I'm huge.
Guys, I'm big again. Do you see?
Yeah.
And I can see too.
Okay, so you just walk straight across the corridor and into room 12?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can hear and taste as well.
As
I
25
can't
is
taste.
like
I can't.
celebrating, I'm hoping the rest of the gang is like
I'm not stone.
slowly working their way behind me.
Okay, so you walk into room
Yeah.
12. As you open the door, you see shelves containing hundreds of books lining the walls of this 20 by 30 foot library, essentially. A large oak desk dominates the middle of the room. The legs of the desk are carved to resemble the coiled dragons. Behind the chair is a similar design. In one corner of the library stands an assembled suit of plate mail. Clutching a sword. On the desk is a leather-bound book and what looks to be an iron candelabra fashioned to resemble a hydra with 9 heads.
Interesting.
Huh. Let's put that in the small room. Just in case. So looking back real quick in the room 10, because I walked out in the threshold,
Okay.
but there's no sign of like a skull or anything in there, correct?
There is as you look around the room, same as when you went in, there is where's my room 10 description?
You said there's like drawers, a chair, a table.
There's a bed, a dresser, a chair. There is a chest resting against the north wall with a horse carved on top of it.
Right. Okay. So we'll need to do something with.
Possibly.
We need to ride a horse into this building to be able to properly open it.
Yeah, horse into the room.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't affect us anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a piece of the zodiac. That'd be cool.
That would be. Scott,
Chinese
I'm
zodiac.
gonna go up to the armor.
Hold on 1 second.
I guess it could be
Okay.
Sagittarius. If
Jordan, what are you doing?
I was looking back in room 10 to make sure there wasn't any sign of like a skull. Like, remember something visible all around there, like on the shelves or anything I could see. I don't.
I don't know if something's gonna happen or not.
You, Jordan, as you look around and say, the only thing that really stands out is that chest in the corner.
Okay.
It's pretty ornate. It is, in terms of everything you see in this room, everything else is pretty ordinary.
So it's 15 feet away, right?
It is.
You said it's a 15 by 20
15
room.
by 20 foot, and the chest is against the northwest corner. So maybe a little bit more than 15, but less than 20, if that makes sense. Sort of that
We need to get a bunch of crap like poles that we can push across the room and try and open the chest again.
Okay.
How long is the halberd?
Not that long.
No, but isn't it 10 feet?
Yeah.
We need a second halberd.
Poof! Here's the second out now.
As you walk into the room, Kyle, you wander in. You see all this stuff. It all looks pretty impressive.
Yep.
You make me a wisdom saving throw, please. 25. What are you doing?
I guess I'd be going in the room with Torb.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Do you need me to make a wisdom save
that
as
would
well?
be
Yes, please.
14.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Four.
But if there's something that is going to happen to anybody,
It's going to happen to
25.
me.
Okay,
Right.
as you walk into the room behind Torb, you get this overwhelming urge to push him towards the plate of armor.
Okay.
So as he steps towards it to look at it, you give him a shove in the back. Make me a strength check.
Sorry, man.
You can contest this, Kyle, with a strength save.
Well, I'll need to see if he hits.
11.
This is
Nope.
literally just a push in the back.
It's a strength contest.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Alright.
it's
It's not
contested.
whether he's hitting you or not. He's standing behind you, pushing you.
So you got to
Right.
make a strength. That's not a crit fail.
He flies away.
As you push him, he's kind of just completely.
He's now in the armor.
He's relieved to be his normal size again. He's kind of in awe of all these books and various other things. As you push him, you're just pushing him normally. He flies across this room. He almost turns into a ball as he hits the bottom of his armor, and the armor just sort of crumples, making this almighty racket as it falls down on top of him.
Sounds like bowling pins.
Yeah.
A couple of shelving units fall down on top of that. Literally kind of just squashing him underneath all of it. Torb, you take 7 points of damage. Just all of this weight comes down on you at once. You're completely
Sure.
unaware of what's going on, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, you're buried under books and shelves and plate armor and.
Did that help at all?
No.
All right, it was worth a shot. I guess I'm gonna walk over and start helping him get out from underneath the armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start lifting up shelves. You're starting putting books back on shelves.
And I guess
Oh
by
no,
this
I'm
point,
just
I
tossing
would've-
it. I'm not putting it
Okay.
back up.
Okay, so as you're pushing books back on
Yeah,
shelves.
and I guess I would have stopped looking in that room after I heard that and went to see what happened.
Okay. Roll me another wisdom check. 25, and you roll me one as well.
Okay. Hey, there you go.
Nat 20. Yeah, I'm wise, guys.
You continue throwing books and moving stuff.
I got 15.
Yeah, you kind of walk in. You just see this chaos. There's books flying past your face as you walk into the room. There's shelving units on the floor. and
What
you
happened?
Kind of just
I
see Torb's
helped.
legs sticking out from underneath.
I helped.
Did you throw armor at him?
I pushed him into the armor.
I don't think Cain can see me yet.
Yeah, well, you said
can
your
see
legs are
foot.
coming
You can
out.
see a foot, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why? Why did you push him in?
Because it was helpful somehow. Because it was gonna be good. I had a plan in my head, all right?
Roll me some perception.
Ooh.
everyone except Torb, who's still buried under books.
I guess that is kind of that I did roll a 1.
Well, I crit failed, so
Because I was going to tell
Nothing.
Scott I want to
You're
look,
still just
go
looking at
towards the
book.
armor.
16 total.
I'm still thrown off by the fact that he got thrown off.
Yeah, I mean, all you're looking at is books flying past your face. You're kind of ducking out of the way. You don't notice anything either, actually, other than while you're in your rush to try and move books and stuff out of the way. You don't notice anything unusual about the room.
Okay. Do I get
As you get
Torb
down
yet?
to the plate armor, you realise that where it's been empty and shelving units have fallen on it, a lot of it is kind of crushed into very flat sheets of metal, essentially.
Metal doesn't work that way. Don't lie to me, Scott.
Yeah.
I don't need your DMing bull poppycock.
It's literally hold on. Yeah, it's fucked.
Cain, I found you some armor.
Torb,
Oh, it's up yours.
roll me a wisdom save, Torb.
I'm 50-50 if I want to fail this. Uh, 16.
Okay, you eventually get out from underneath all the weight. You brush yourself down, standing a matter of feet away from 25.
Torb, did it help?
Why'd you push me?
To help. Trying to solve the puzzle.
Ow. How
By
does
you
pushing me
into
help?
the- I forget.
You forget.
I
just
had a
kind of-
reason.
I just kind of have a stern glare and nothing else because I don't really have anything else to add to this conversation.
There was a reason. I just don't know it.
I just
As you
point
look
to the
around
door.
the room, you see exactly the same things as they want. This ornate desk, these books that are now all over the floor, but
I
still
heard that fart.
covered with books. There's this iron candelabra in the middle of the room that looks like a hydra. Legs of the chairs are like dragons coiled round. It's pretty impressive, apart from the mess that your friends have now left.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm
He
thinking,
uses the
guys.
term friend very loosely.
If
Yep.
you're able to pull the chest, like, with us, like you dragged the other one, can we take this desk too? Because this is fancy. I want it. Cain, can you
We need a
carry the
rope.
desk for me? Yes.
We need to get a rope around that chest and then keep one person on the outside and we're going to pull it out. Or we'll lasso it. How big's the chest?
The chest in
it's a-
room 10.
Yeah, it's a normal chest size.
It-
Like,
here's the thing,
Like B
outside the
cup?
room.
C cup? Oh.
do we know if
Double D. What?
do we know if we throw a rope in
Not my
room
normal.
10, will the rope shrink as well?
Well,
Well,
the centipede
see,
didn't shrink.
None of the furniture did.
None of the furniture did.
Scott, I'm going to check the desk in room 12.
Okay.
Because we have rope.
As you
Do we?
start
I don't.
opening- As you start opening desk drawers,
We have like 45 feet of rope.
Everybody roll me
I don't have
a
any.
wisdom save, please.
Twenty.
21.
No,
I got
Nat 20.
20.
Okay.
Natty fucking 20.
I got like
You-
a 7.
You two are fine. Torb, Cain and 25.
Hey guys, I'm wise.
As you open the drawer, you notice a quill, an inkwell, some writing paper, and a silver dagger. As you reach your hand in to grab the silver dagger, you get the overwhelming urge to shut the drawer. And you just push the drawer closed while your hand is literally reaching into it, jamming your fingers in the drawer by yourself. And you take 4 points of damage as you slam your hand into the drawer.
That looked
Torb?
painful.
Why
Yeah.
are you hurting yourself, buddy?
Gonna make a quick Arcana check.
Okay.
You find out that your dungeon master is a dickhead.
Well, we didn't need a roll to find
Yeah.
that out.
Scott, 14.
Um,
That's got a difficulty of
there
2.
is definitely some magic in this room.
You crit failed and still figured it out.
Yeah, there's some prankstery magic going on in this room.
I mean, he did say the
yeah.
scorpion tail was with an imp.
Yeah.
Is that
You
why
two
you
go ahead and
mangled your
leave,
hair?
and before anything else happens, I want to just check a few more places.
Right, I remember some weird
Okay.
magical trickery also happening when I smashed that fire glass earlier. What are the chances you guys experienced it too?
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It must have also happened to Sarya when she told me to do it.
That's what happened.
Covering
I
all
get
the
it.
bases.
Yeah, so Scott, I'm gonna. Did I like fully check the desk, or?
You check one of the 3 drawers.
All right, I'm gonna check the other drawer.
Okay, the first one you tried locked.
All right, what about the third one?
Okay, the third one is right at the bottom of the desk, locked as well.
Locked as well.
What if I use my key on them?
Cain, toss me the key.
What if I use my key on them?
Make an unarmed range
That's
attack.
one thing I've learned whenever I try and throw something. It's going to either hit him and hurt him, it's going to get lost or something. So I'm just going to walk it over.
Okay.
Make
you
a
walk
wisdom
into
save.
the room. Make me a wisdom save.
I thought I was already in the room.
Okay, make me a wisdom save.
So you guys didn't leave after I told you to?
I did.
All right.
No,
I
You're standing
totally
in the-
did.
You're standing in the hallway watching at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 5. As I'm walking the key over to him.
Okay, as you
Jam the key in his eye.
as he reaches out a hand to grab his
I
key,
just take it and walk out.
you kind of push the key into his hand as hard as you can. Both of you make me a strength check. As you're just standing there expecting them just to hand it to you.
Well,
I got a 9.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay, so as you try and push it into his hand, he kind of just takes it out of your hand. It's like, thanks. And reaches over.
I kind of like expected something like that.
I just looked at him like,
over to start unlocking the drawer. So as you reach down and you start unlocking the drawer, you find a skull in the drawer sitting there by itself.
I believe I just
Nice.
tried to stab you with a key.
I expected it. It's fine.
Was it gonna help, Cain?
Yeah, because it's Kingdom Hearts, idiot.
Alright, good.
So
Glad
which,
we did this.
Which drawer did I unlock? That I found the skull.
You unlock the second drawer down.
All right.
So drawer number 3. There's still one drawer.
Yeah. Does the key work in that one?
You start unlocking the drawer,
And
as
I
you do it-
leave the room now.
Yeah.
Okay, it clicks. As you open the drawer, you look inside. You see a little leather pouch, a magnifying glass. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up.
Okay. Okay, you pick up a leather pouch. It's got coins in it. You also notice on the table in front of you there is a leather bound book, and the candelabra in front of you with the hydra's sort of faces on it. The magnifying glasses you pick up, you think it might be magical. You're not sure.
Okay.
You also sense that there's something about this book and this candelabra.
Do I know
just
how much
Thinking
gold
how we'll melt
was in the
Jesse in
pouch?
room 2 with
Was
the
in the
magnifying
pouch?
About
glass.
50 gold pieces.
Oh boy, nice.
It was Professor Plum in the weird moss room with the candelabra.
It was Cain killing 25 in room 10 with a magnifying glass by melting him like an ant.
Scott, I'm gonna open up the first drawer again
Okay.
and
Get the
Make me a
silver
wisdom save.
yeah.
dagger.
Yep. Wisdom save.
You begin to feel like making love to the cabinet.
Is a 8.
Okay. You open the drawer. For a second, you ignore the drawer and you open the book in front of you, and you start flicking through the pages of the book. You can see that there's some kind of arcana spell written in this book.
Nope.
And as you're reading it, as you're trying to make sense of it, you basically get the overwhelming temptation to
summon the Hydra.
Slam the book closed on your hand. So you just slam the book down, and you take 6 points of damage to your hand.
Really?
Slam the book down.
Is it the same hand?
It's a big book, and it's a
Okay. Yeah. You said it was like a spell book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's now taken 10 damage from smashing his hands.
While you were looking at it, it's you notice that this is a spell book for transmutation spells level 1.
Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna take that, put it in my bag.
Okay.
Oh my God, Torb, are you okay? I can make sure he's okay.
Did you say you go in the room?
I was kidding.
Roll me a no.
For some reason, I feel the urge to push 25 back into the room. That must be the prank again.
Yeah, Scott. What kind of magic book do you say? Transmutation.
Transmutation level 1.
Can I learn any of those spells?
I have no idea. Not
Probably
from
not.
where you're standing. Perhaps you should go in the room.
I go in the room to find.
No.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm
Now
good with
what?
that room. I helped. I already did my part.
I'm gonna try for the first drawer again.
Okay, the first drawer you open,
Yep.
there's still Quill, Inkwell, Silver Dagger.
Yep. Gonna try and pick up the dagger.
Okay.
I hide behind the wall knowing that he might get the urge to throw it.
You pick up the dagger, and you go to put it into your bag. Roll me a wisdom save.
You cut your fingers off.
Probably. I mean, I think
there
I
you
need
go.
to beat a 14.
You got a 19, you're fine.
It's 21.
Yeah, you slide it into your bag. It's fine.
Right. Break down silver dagger.
I peek back around the corner to see if he's thrown it or anything.
As you pick up the book and you put that in, there's a key which is underneath the book, just sitting in the sitting on the middle of the desk.
All right, I'll take the key.
Okay.
Oh, that must have been the actual key to get into the cupboard in there. Oh well.
Interestingly, as you guys are standing here, you hear mainly you 25 from where you're standing, and you
Yep.
Cain. You hear like a banging noise of something falling from a ceiling. Sounds like glass, as it sort of it doesn't smash, but you hear like sort of glass on glass as it slams to the floor.
Do we have an idea of where it sounds like this would be?
It sounds like it came back from where you spent the night.
Okay, so like by the trapdoor. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I think something came down from the trapdoor.
Did we leave Sarya there?
No,
Sorry,
she's been with
kind
us.
He's kind of been standing in the corridor after leaving the small room. It's kind of been
Okay,
standing-
and what about Spooky Ghost?
she didn't come down from upstairs. She
She stayed
in her
upstairs.
corpse, yeah.
Well, see, it's
Last
probably
thing she
just
asked you
her.
last thing she asked you to do was look for, to try and finish this.
Okay.
Scott, I'm also gonna take the Hydra thing.
Okay.
I feel like a Hydra thing and transmutation is a bad combination, but okay.
That's fine.
Okay, you pick it up. It's heavy. It's really heavy. Roll me a wisdom save.
I hide back behind the door. Well,
Yeah.
It's really
18.
heavy, and there's something magical about it. You squeeze it into your bag as well, and all fine.
this is kind of horse-ish, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'd put it in room 10 anyway. If that thing comes to life, I want it to become tiny.
All right. I'm gonna leave the room, Scott,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a greater healing potion.
Okay. So 4d4 plus 4, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
44 plus 4. 48.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
What are you two doing?
Well, I mean, we heard the crash, but we also
I
haven't
get
been to room 11 or 13.
12 HP back.
I kind of make my way down to room 11.
Okay.
I'll follow Cain against my better judgment.
Yeah, you're the one that, pushed him into a suit of armor.
You're the one who broke my fucking finger. Fuck you.
You tried to wipe blood on me.
Yeah? And
Yeah.
I thought you liked blood, you demon folk.
No,
That's what
and I'm
I
not a
was always
demon.
taught. I mean,
Aasimar are holy creatures. We're ethereal angel. Well, kind of half, but kind of half that, half human.
don't you have
like-
horns?
No.
Oh.
You racist?
As you guys walk
A
down,
little bit.
You finish drinking your potion and start heading in the same direction, I take it, Torb?
Yeah, I'm also gonna take just a regular potion as well.
Okay. As you kind of
Good work.
as you kind of reach the doorway, you hear this voice go, "You're all gonna die. You're never gonna make it out of here. You're all gonna die." It sounds like it's coming from all over the place.
He has an intercom.
And as you reach your hand towards the door, Cain,
Yeah.
I wouldn't open that if I were you.
Open it.
Now I'm challenged. I have to open
You're
it.
trapped with me here forever. Or
Open
until
it.
you starve to death.
I mean, we know where the door is, but okay, and I open the door.
As he opens it, I'm gonna push him into the.
As you open the door, this is room 11, yeah?
Yeah.
You see a 15 by 20 foot room. It's adorned with a large 4-post bed with canopy curtains. Bed is set with crimson blankets and gold-colored pillows. There is a large wooden dresser which appears to be made of cherry wood. Sitting on the dresser is a fine set of silver grooming items.
And there's no Lotus on this crimson blanket, correct?
There is no Lotus on this crimson blanket.
Are there lotions with the?
Well, no, I was
Doesn't appear
making
to be,
sure it
just-
wasn't crimson Lotus related.
Yeah, no,
Just grooming items. Crimson items. Just grooming items.
I see.
The bed, from what you can see, looks amazing. Looks so comfortable.
Well, the spooky voice told me I shouldn't go in here, so it probably isn't a safe bet at all. 25. Do you see anything? Any skull or anything?
Can I
of
make a
use?
perception roll?
Make me a perception roll.
I might as well as well. I'm
9.
kind of glancing about.
Are you going
19
into the
total.
room? Are you staying outside? What are you doing?
I'm right now. I'm still outside because I know not to just walk in yet because it might make us
25? What are
tiny.
you doing?
So look
I'm
while we
sta-
can.
If he didn't go in, I'm not going in. I'll
Okay.
look in, but
From where you're standing on the dresser, you see what look like some silver grooming items.
okay.
There's 2 or 3 of them. That's pretty much all you can see.
Well, we heard something crash behind us, and we were warned not to go here. So I feel like whoever's here doesn't want us to go here, so we must be on the right track.
We must.
Yep, I agree.
You said there's a dresser. Are there any other containers?
Sorry, is there another what?
Containers.
Containers like
No, it looks like just a dresser. There's a couple of drawers either side. And some silver items sitting on top of those drawers.
All right, I guess I'll go in the room and start searching the dresser.
Okay. So as you walk over to it, you look at the items on top. As you walk in, you need to make me a
Lovely.
wisdom check, please.
Okay. Total.
14 total.
14 total. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cutting out, so.
Sorry.
You hear this whispering noise in your head. Have you walked into the room, Cain, or are you still standing outside?
Right now I'm just standing out.
Okay. You just hear this whispering. It's you can't quite make out what's being said. but you're not sure.
Right.
what it is.
That's creepy in and of itself. Got you.
As you look at the items, you notice a silver mirror, a silver comb, and a pair of scissors.
Could I'm not going to touch any of those yet. Can I check the drawers?
Okay, so you reach down, you open the drawer, it's empty. You open the second drawer, it's empty as well.
Cain, this room's freaking me out. There's things whispering at me. Should I take the stuff that's on here or no?
Next to the bed is a little tiny chest of drawers. Sort of bedside table.
Oh, there was another container. All right,
with a candle on it. Yeah.
I'll check those drawers before.
Okay. And I ask him if he thinks those items are important at all.
I don't know. It's a mirror. I'll tell him what's on there. The brush.
So like the mirror, the scissors, and the brush.
Okay. As you walk in further into the room, the whispers start to become louder, start to become clearer as you're getting closer to this table. And as you're literally beside the bed, you can hear someone saying, "How are we going to get that chest? We need a rope or something to get that chest out."
Hey, that's me.
Okay, now is it in Cain's voice or is it
Or did somebody else have my brilliant idea? Like
sounds
maybe a year ago.
Sounds like it's Cain's voice.
Okay.
now? Going by my memory, is it like his exact wording on it, or was it changed a little?
I was curious about that myself.
Pretty much.
Okay. So he just misquoted.
Cain, are you
Pretty much.
whispering to me somehow?
No. No, but no.
At that point,
He turns and I'm standing right beside him.
At that point, you hear, "What is this idiot doing now?"
I mean, that is something Cain could have said at some point. I just don't remember exactly him saying it, but I could hear him say that. I'm gonna look at the bedside table.
Okay. You open it up. There's a bedpan.
Used or
It looks pretty clean.
okay? That's all that's in there?
That's pretty much it.
That bedpan was talking to you.
I
Totally.
don't want to do this, but I'm gonna look under the bed.
Okay. As you
A clown pulls you under.
Yeah.
as you get down on your knees and you look underneath the bed, it's really dark under there, but with your dark vision, you can see the back wall.
Gotcha.
Floorboards.
Me.
You hear the voice again. It sounds very much like Cain saying, "What are we doing here? Why the hell are we in this place?" And then you hear another voice, and it sounds very much like Torb's saying, "Why did he push me into some armor? What is wrong with him?"
That doesn't sound like anything either of us would say.
No, that second part sounds like something I would say.
I'm
think.
reading, guys. I think I'm reading your thoughts, guys. Someone think something.
Okay. I start thinking about the staff of Shiraki. Sure.
So you start thinking about all the things you've been told about it. You start thinking about sort of the very limited information you've got.
Targain, Zurag,
Yeah.
Faltus.
Yes, indeed. And actually, your vision, while you're trying to think about that, goes to your vision of Faltus, where you stood face to face with him. And fear starts to creep in again as to, this relief that you'd finally been given a chance to make amends for what you'd done, but also the realization that you were about to meet. Not only did you met your maker, you were about to die. Essentially, you're about to be passed judgment.
I was about to be punished. Yeah.
And be sent to one of the levels of hell for what you had done. And you start to hear this stuff from a sort of a third person. So it's got kind of Cain's thoughts. You're not seeing anything, but you're hearing his fear, his panic, his relief, all kind of combined into one. And actually, it's quite overpowering. At the same time, Torb is thinking about what
The monster that we were told
The
about.
monsters. Oh.
The monster that that may or may not be in the attic.
Okay, so you're thinking about the mage that was in charge of this, plus a scorpion with an imp with a scorpion's tail.
Yeah.
The fact that Ravina is dead upstairs, you know, and you'd been led here by a spirit essentially.
Yeah, and we heard the
part of you
crash.
Part of you is thinking Cain could have spotted this because you know of Cain's.
But no, I even tried to use detect undead whenever she was around to make sure it was safe, and knew it, so it was cool.
I'm not sure you did.
I just like the first thing I did in the bar. I was like, this isn't right.
I'm not sure you did.
I don't believe you did ever once.
I'm not sure
Sorry.
either. It's been a while, but
Okay, guys, stop thinking. Cain, don't worry, we won't let you go to hell. Torb, don't worry, we'll kill that fucking
You
monster.
can see my
thing.
thoughts. So then I start imagining me killing all of the people. No.
25 heads just explodes.
I make my way out of the room, I guess.
Hello, mister. Would you like to play hide and seek?
Did you pick up the items on the dresser?
I did not.
Okay.
I mean, I asked if we should. No one
How
said.
about the bedpan? I asked you if you thought they were important and worth grabbing.
And I said I have no idea.
So now
All right,
I'm
I'll
going to let you trust your better judgment.
Yeah.
Which
I'll
I don't
grab-
have to say because you can hear me think it.
That's true. All right,
Until he leaves the room. So that
gonna
just
leave him.
leaves lucky number room 13.
yeah. Well, and upstairs. But 13 has to have a skull. It has to.
Yeah. Our last one, unless it's upstairs.
I still say the way to unlock upstairs is to get all the skulls. That's my guess.
Yes, Jesse.
I'm gonna open up room 13. Scott.
Okay.
So what do I
Okay.
see?
As you open the door, you see a closet. Essentially, it's 10 foot by 10 foot. You are startled as you feel something run across your feet.
Kind of like, do a little
Like
jump.
Like skitters?
Yeah, it just literally runs across both your feet.
Skitters, get back here.
It says like the size of skitters?
It's not huge. It's certainly it's a small sensation. You know, it's
I guess what I'm kind of asking is it one of those things where it's like you all of a sudden feel like a bug on the side of you, or is it something like you'd feel like a mouse run across?
probably more the latter than the first.
Okay.
All right. I guess I would, look down immediately.
Okay, as you look down, can't see anything.
So, do I see anything in the closet, or did I just
Looks empty.
Just Jesse.
looks empty?
I told you that in secrecy, Jordan.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, but now he sees you.
I'm gonna stick my hand in and kind of move it around.
Whoa. Whoa. I mean, you could at least buy me dinner for something. God.
He didn't have to. He can read your thoughts now too.
As you reach your hand in,
Yeah.
nothing happens. You don't quite touch the back wall,
Right.
but you you reach your arm in, so it's sort of about the shoulder. Nothing happens. You hear this voice go, "I wouldn't go in there. You won't be able to get out."
Do an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one anyway, but now that I heard that voice. 8.
Okay.
So just he hears it? Just Kyle?
You all hear it.
Okay.
There is something magical about this.
Right.
About this room.
Is an imp undead?
No.
I don't
Demonic.
think so.
I would say
Yeah.
demonic.
It
Or
would
a
be
fiend or
demonic.
something? I don't know.
I think a fiend.
Fiend, possibly. Fiend or a demon. Well, I suppose there's one way to find
Well,
out.
if it had a scorpion's tail, then it might be an abomination,
That's true.
since it's most likely been transmutated. But this is all
An
out of
imp is
character
a
stuff.
fiend. Imp
But
is
you
considered
add
a
a
fiend.
scorpion's tail at the end, it'd probably be a monstrosity.
I don't know. What do you say, DM?
I'm saying if you want to use any skills, you should use them.
All I know is according to D&D Beyond, an imp considered.
Yeah, I'll just use Divine Sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so your normal pose for this is that you reach down and sort of touch the floor and say a little prayer.
Do I? Wow.
As you reach down, you bend down onto your knee and you start praying to Photos.
The imp goes up my butt.
Nothing.
I
Just
sit
the
on-
scorpion tail.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Nothing happens. Not you sense nothing. Nothing happens.
I see.
Did you sense anything, Cain?
No, it must not be anything by here. I must just be a little off or something right now.
Yeah, I don't know about this closet. There is something definitely magical about it. We do need one more skull, but it might be up in the
That
attic.
chest. Could be in that last. It could be in the attic, I guess.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's go back to the attic since we heard that
So that
crashing
the
sound.
room looks empty in there, completely
It-
empty.
It's a closet.
10 by 10 foot, completely empty.
But it's walk-in closet.
Yeah, you can. It's
Yeah.
10 foot by 10 foot.
And we still have to get to the horse statue chest as well if there's a way. Or
Yeah.
it's just a trap, I'm not sure.
I really
know.
want to go in the room
Why
because
would there be a
not to
chest?
go in the
Why would there
room.
be a trap? There's been no traps up to this point.
at all. I'm
Well, not really
gonna
a trap, just a room that makes us tiny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk into the room.
Okay. You walk into the room. It's empty.
Okay.
I close the door.
The
door
fuck.
closes- the door closed in front of you is now empty and dark, but you can still see.
I
I asked 25 if he's able to open it from the inside.
I will try and open the door.
Okay, you open the door.
I walk out of the room.
Okay. You two roll me some perception.
He's now been possessed by the devil.
I was doing that half jokingly,
Please-
but
Please hand over your character sheet and roll up a new
7.
playing.
No perception, right?
6.
Uh,
I realized 25 walked back out, and that's it.
19.
I'm still thrown off by the fact that 25 closed him in.
Okay, you
Torb.
Torb closed 25 in.
Cain, you turn around and look, and
Yep.
you watch the door open.
Yeah.
Torb, you turn around and look, and you watch the door open, and you hear footsteps. But in front of you is nothing.
I step
20
back. Because I know what Torb is thinking. I step back.
I think 25 is invisible.
No, I'm not. I'm right here. Hi.
Do we
I'm
hear that?
Hello.
invisible.
Yeah.
How's it going?
No one can see me. You don't
Scott-
know where I am.
Scott, do we hear that?
Yelling right
You
here.
hear him yelling in your ear. You also hear this little voice go, idiots.
Yeah, he's
And-
invisible. All right, let's go up to the attic.
Okay, Scott, if I look down at my hand, can I see?
You can see yourself.
Can he see us?
You can see you.
Okay.
He's
From
just
your
invisible.
guy-
point, nothing has changed.
You guys are freaking crazy.
He doesn't realize he still has that stupid thing open as well, so he's got an
Yeah.
invisible mustache.
The most luxurious mustache you've ever seen in your lifetime, or not seen, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started heading towards the attic.
Okay.
Oh. I'll follow.
Do we need to close him in there again and reopen it to get him visible again, or we're just gonna let him?
I
Yeah,
guess
he'll
I'm
get an
just,
advantage.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
invisible now. People can't hit me. My AC is through the roof.
Unless you keep talking.
So you guys start heading back towards the attic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put on.
When you get to here, make me a strength check, please.
Oh God.
Right, the
Yep.
wind.
Hey, it's
Wait.
fine if we go the other way. We'll just walk the other way and come back up.
Yeah, Scott, which way is the wind blowing?
Towards you
Towards-
from where you are.
Is the
Yes,
wind
sir.
blowing right to left or left to right?
It's
Right,
blowing
left,
from
I believe.
here 2 here.
From 17 to 9.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just walk all the way back around.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you're doing?
Yep.
I got a 15 on my strength check.
I might as well.
Okay,
All right.
so
Might as well try it.
22.
No,
So we all do
25.
amazing.
Yeah.
you guys all walk around the corner. The wind is strong and it kind of takes your breath away, but you're fine. You
Yeah.
continue to walk around the corner. Then you
Well,
hear-
thank you, Scott. You're pretty fine yourself.
You're
then
invisible.
You hear this almighty thud behind you. As you turn around and you see sprawled against the wall at the other end of the corridor is Sarya.
Eh.
Oh.
That's probably the most she's helped on this adventure.
She looks at you and she's sort of still on the floor. She's like, I'm going to go round. And she starts crawling down down the stairs, eventually reappearing back up.
I see.
Back
All
up
right.
here.
I'm
We completely forgot about her. That's funny.
I know. Why haven't we been making her go in all the rooms? Speaking of which, there's something
Scott.
broken in here. Oh.
as we dip past room 17.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly go into room 16 real fast and get another glorious robe.
What color is this one?
Purple, royal purple.
Okay.
I start a fire outside the door. No, that would be
I'm
horrible.
invisible. You cannot see me putting on that robe. You
I
don't
mean,
know where
put-
I've
you
gone.
Put it on. It's
We closed all the doors again.
it's pretty nice. Again,
Yeah, it
do
is.
you want to look in any shards of the mirror that are on the floor?
I will.
I love how he's thinking about that.
Well, can I see the hand mirror that Kyle used anyway?
I still
okay.
have that.
Took the mirror with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna look in the mirror.
Okay, so you put on the robe, you walk through the rain in the room next door, and it gets soaking wet.
That's
and
fair.
then you walk back out into the corridor.
Hey guys, how do you like my new robe?
It's all
Isn't
like
it lovely?
soggy and nasty.
Yeah, you can't see.
And
it.
invisible.
I'm invisible. You can't see me.
Scott,
Yeah,
do we
we
see
know.
a purple robe?
No,
Just
you
floating.
just see nothing.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I
You're a
thought we would
voice.
see.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
my
was kind
robe
of voting for
gorgeous?
that
I got a
too.
new one. This one's even better.
It's a good thing we also are unable to hear
It's
him
not-
thanks to that spell.
It's not even better. You picked the best one first of all. This is
Oh.
the second best robe. That you
Yeah,
could
but they can't know. I have to put on the air that like I have the best one possible.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Torb, if you ever feel like just randomly shooting flaming hands that way, I won't. Or burning hands, I won't question it.
I would.
As I
but
walk behind him.
I only
Torb,
have one,
just let
I
me-
only have one spell slot left, and I need to save
Or
it.
just let me know beforehand so I can move out of the.
Please, just any second if you want to use it. I'm not going to judge.
I won't either, Torb. I'll just move out of the way and you.
Yep, just down this tiny little hallway where there's no way to move to the side. If you feel like using it, I'll be right here behind you.
No, I'm good. I need to save my last spell slot.
Also, welcome back, Sarya. If you want to check that room, go back in 15 for us. I don't know what it was. The bedroom? Yeah, go in the bedroom.
Okay. She kind of sighs and walks.
See what
past you.
shattered.
She
Don't
walks
sigh at
in-
me, young lady. You haven't done crap.
She walks in and she's about to walk
Oh,
upstairs.
sorry, I need to get in character.
And then
Okay.
something catches her eye to the right, and she kind of scutters off towards that. And you hear her start scurrying around behind the sort of doorway where you can't quite see her. What are you guys doing?
She found a pizza.
I'm gonna walk in the room
Ooh, share.
Yeah, I go in.
and see what's
Okay.
there.
And then close the door behind me.
Okay.
Because
so
I figure everybody's through because I don't see anyone else back there.
as you get there,
And I lock it. I hold it shut. Just in
as you get
case.
there, Sarya kind of turns around. She's got a handful of gems halfway into a bag.
I see. Sorry, what are you doing?
There's gems.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, what are you doing?
There's gems. There's gems. And she kind of holds her hand out.
Everything okay in there?
As I'm sitting here holding the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Do you need my help at all?
Were you just gonna take all of the gems for yourself?
No, they're all here. And she hands out over about 20 gems.
I see.
Guys,
Interesting. Were they all just there on that, just in a pile?
Yeah, they were just, like they were before. They were just laying in the closet.
And that's not suspicious to you?
Well, yeah, but nothing happened last time.
guys.
I just
Everything
keep
all
holding
right?
the door.
Do you want them or not?
I'm Scott. I'm going to check my bags for the original gems that I
Okay.
picked. He's still
You
there.
reach your hand in. They're still there. Yeah.
All right.
They're all gonna turn to poop in 2 hours.
So she's like in the
bag just
she's in
has
the
50
closet.
turds.
Sorry.
So Sarya's like back in the closet where.
She's scooping gems up from the front of the closet. Yeah.
All right.
So she pulls out her gun.
And I shoot somebody.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go up to the attic. Well,
Okay.
Guys.
Man, it's really loud up there in that attic.
Oh my god.
Yep.
My dog freaked out because I was knocking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Torb, you go upstairs.
Welcome to the world of owning a dog.
Yeah,
Venus
true.
is sitting there, sort of sobbing, head in hand. She's, as you get to the top stairs, she's like, "How you getting on? Have you found all the skulls?"
We need one more.
Okay.
Did- I go up and ask her if she saw anything suspicious. I was like, we heard something shatter.
No, I
Yeah.
heard that. It came from downstairs.
Yeah, like maybe where the gems were.
Apparently, Sarya is picking up more gems.
Did you hear anything in your memory from when you were here last year?
About the
Do you
gems.
recall? Yeah. Do you recall any
Um,
gems being in there?
No, but I don't think we touched them.
Hmm.
After we got to this room,
Yeah.
we were a bit wary about touching things.
Yeah, I can see that. Scott, I'm gonna go up to the door
Okay.
and take the other key and try the lock.
Okay. Okay.
The key that was under the book.
Mm-hmm. You put the key into the lock.
Yeah.
Try and turn it. Nothing happens.
All right, Cain, you want to break down the door?
I mean, I think you have more strength than me, but sure, I'll try.
Yeah, I mean, do it together.
Okay.
How you doing in there, guys?
Sorry, just keep holding that door.
He's still outside in the corridor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the door's closed. I
you-
keep trying it, but
can
some
try and open the
mysterious
door.
force locked it.
Okay. What are you guys do? Hitting the door.
Yeah. I got
What was-
like 17, I think. Or
Okay.
No.
Roll me some
16.
damage.
I got 16 as well.
Roll me
nice.
some damage.
I get to roll again. Hooray.
So do I.
10. Oh, do you have that power as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
That is sweet.
Okay,
8.
you both at the same time swing your weapons towards the door. Kind of just bounce off, no damage to the door whatsoever. Not even convinced they hit the door. There's like some kind of, you think it's some kind of ward on there.
I see.
Yep.
Guys, I heard something. Is everything okay in there? Do you need my help?
I think the skulls will unlock the door.
I think you're right.
Isn't that what I said earlier?
If only there was some way we could have realized that earlier.
Yeah. So what does that mean? Or the last skull is in the room that shrinks us?
Well, do you know where anything Horseus might exist in the rest of this place? Because I'm assuming that invisibility won't help us get to a shrink room.
Scott, wasn't there something in like Horseus on the first floor?
Not that I recall. Hold on.
All right.
Scott, what way does the door open, the one that I'm at? Does it open into the room or out of the
Into
room?
the room, yeah.
Damn it.
Scott, just for the record, is there actually locks on the door?
On the door in front of you, or on the one
On the door that Cain said he
No,
locked?
no, he was holding it.
And then
Okay.
Sarya is now.
And then I told Sarya to take over.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
We had to make sure no enemies broke in, so we're, security. Hmm. I mean, I still think we have like 45 or 60 feet of rope, don't we? It's gonna
Yeah, something like
make
that.
last
I
hour
know
time.
I do not have any rope listed in my on my sheet.
Let's see.
Well, should we try and
What
lasso?
what was that book that you found?
A book about transmutation,
I see.
which is what
Because it had occurred to me that my character actually has no idea what it was. He just knows that he had like grabbed a book and
Oh, yeah,
started
that's
reading
right.
through it and then closed it, then put it in his
my
bag.
hand. Yeah, I'm thinking that this is the book that made the imp with the scorpion tail.
I see.
Or
So do you think
possibly,
we're up against some sort of like alchemist?
possibly who may or may not be dead,
Mm-hmm.
or he's locked in the room?
Because that was the original suspect, was that he must be dead, but if he's been trapped in here, or
Yeah.
became the imp.
Mm-hmm.
Become the imp.
Sounds like the slogan for like an energy drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
like a pack of gum or
Feed
something.
your
Yeah.
imp.
Scott, the famous bard that the song tells about, does it what race was the bard?
Dwarf.
Black.
Right, yeah. He'll
Somewhat
live
Latino, half Latino, half.
he'll
something
live a
else.
fairly long life.
The bard, from what you understand, the bard was. It's just that one of his musical instruments might be here.
Right.
The owner of the house was.
Let me wink the single
Aasimar.
face.
All right,
Aasimar.
all right, Cain. Let's go back to the room that shrank us and try and lasso the chest.
All right.
As they.
Any rope?
Hmm?
Did anyone have any rope?
Did you?
I
No.
don't.
Because I looked in my inventory and I didn't have one. I thought I did. I thought I had the 60 or whatever foot of hempen rope. That must have been the other character.
Oh, good. We don't have any rope. As
No.
they open the door, though, is when I'm gonna break down the door to come join them. And as I go to shoulder check it, is when they open the door and I go sprawling into the room.
We have
Okay.
no idea. So then as we walk in or we walk out, I let them keep going and I close the door behind me and I hold it.
We hear a crash.
Well, I guess technically, if they're coming out while you're going in,
I tell 25, since he's invisible and able to hide, to keep watching where the gyms are and see if more appear.
Oh.
But I'm saying this is an actual thought, an actual strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I let him know that random gems reappeared in the room.
Okay. I will do that.
okay.
Okay. I go with Torb.
Okay.
Is there like a seat or anything in the room I could?
There's a bed.
Burn.
Yeah.
There is a bed.
It is a little burnt, but I've slept on worse.
Yeah, it wasn't. He's not too bad.
All right, I'll sit and watch the gem areas,
Okay.
and then
So
while I
sit
do
down.
that, I'll be right back. I got a potty.
Okay.
Right, Cain.
Light himself in the bed.
You said you didn't have any rope.
Correct.
The
The Sarya.
Yeah, to Sarya.
Not that I can see, but
Kala, you need to learn to write your crap down.
oh, count the sheet.
All right, Scott. I'll go back back in the bedroom. Is there?
Sorry, where are you going back to 10?
No, back to 15.
Okay.
Is was there like a dresser or something that had extra sheets?
Not in this room because most of it has been burned.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the material, the fabric, has been burnt in this room.
Right.
You do recall that in this room here, there was a large sort of canopy over the top of the bed.
Oh, that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Cain. Let's go back to the place where 25 said he heard voices and take the sheets.
All right, I'm following you, Torb.
All right.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
All right. Oop. I'll catch you around the other side, my friend.
Same.
We'll go together, holding hands.
I think we still need to make a strength check.
As you walk around the corner, you feel like the last 2 times you've been pushed forward, but it's not been too bad.
Yeah.
So you're not taking it too seriously as you walk around the corner. You just sort of stroll round. And as you fly down this corridor, you start tumbling. And Cain, you smack into the wall first. And you take
76 damage.
6 points of damage.
Jesus.
As you slap against the wall.
It's not too
then
bad.
you're followed by Torb smacking into you as well.
Yeah.
You take 1 point of damage, Torb, from a fairly soft landing. Get it? Landing. Landing. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Good thing I was wearing that nice soft leather armor for you to bounce off. Thanks for your help once again, Brian. Always with us.
Yep.
never forget.
Who's Brian? Okay. You guys kind of get yourselves back up, brush yourselves down. You eventually kind of force your way around this corner as the wind subsides. I take it you head down to
room 11.
Yeah, okay. So as you go in again, as you get to the door, it's a large room, quite ornate stuff. There's the silver grooming items on the drawers to your left, or your dresser to your left. In front of you is a bed with some canopy sheets hanging up over the top, like a 4-poster bed, and then some duvets, bed sheets on the sort of blankets, furs on the bed.
Cain, you take the sheets from up top. I'll take the ones from the bed.
Okay.
Okay, as you get to the bed, or as you both get to the bed, you start to hear each other's thoughts.
If there's one thing I know about how, if you take like 2 microphones, right, and then we take out our headphones, and it starts a feedback loop of like it'll go through my mic then his. So we'd be hearing each other's thoughts, and it would keep going forever.
Pretty much. First off, you hear a clear thought of each other. So I don't know what they were. Perhaps you could fill us in.
Probably just grabbing the sheets.
Yeah, mine is like audio interpretation of what Torb is telling me to do.
Okay. And for a second, it stops you both in your tracks because it's kind of a bit surreal.
Yeah, it's like it makes sense. I have to get the higher ones because you're a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my character's all of a sudden I was like, what if he wasn't a dwarf this whole time? And my question asking him if his character was short wouldn't make sense. Okay, yeah, so I'm reaching for the higher stuff. It makes sense.
Yep.
So he'd be hearing like me processing that, and then it's
okay. So you're trying to pull these sheets off the top. They're sort of not sewn in, but there's some bits holding them in place, and you're pulling it as hard as you can. You can hear him sort of muttering under his to his own thoughts. He's like, "Come on, for God's sake!" Well, he doesn't say that, but he's fighting with them, and you can't move the duvet because
you hear, "Gosh, diddly darn it!"
he's standing on it at the moment, so you can't pull it off while he's standing there. So it's a bit like the Chuckle Brothers, essentially. You're hearing to me, to you, to me, to you, which doesn't make sense to any of you lot, but to me it's quite funny. Eventually,
I know what the Chuckle Brothers is.
Oh, okay. Eventually, you get the duvet.
Scott had us watch them before.
The quotes and stuff off the. It's English heritage that. You get some quotes and stuff, and you head back to the corridor, the hallway.
Yeah.
Do any of you pick up the silver items on the chest of drawers?
Cain decides to randomly go over there and grab those 3 items just in case they might be of importance or summon something that we have to fight to be able to get the thing to get the last skull.
Okay. As you look at them, you turn over. There's a silver mirror, which looks to be worth about 50 gold pieces.
Nice.
There is a silver comb, which appears to be worth about 25 gold pieces. there are some silver scissors that appear to be worth 30 gold pieces.
That's like
Nothing else
$3,000. Darn it.
Yeah.
Torb, as you're walking out of the room, you hear Cain saying to himself, "Wow, these are nice. These are really nice."
Man, I have an eccentric thought.
Maybe I can turn them into chainmail.
Or maybe I can use them to buy armor.
50, 30, and 15? That has to be at least $900.
You lot have been gone for quite a while. Prices have probably gone up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. 5,000 gold piece markup.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tie up the sheets.
Okay.
And we haven't heard any other crashes or anything, right? Like in the back
No.
room where we left 25? Okay.
And I haven't seen anything.
No.
Okay. And we haven't heard anybody else like impish.
Nothing else.
No more
Okay.
voices.
Okay, so you two fashion this crude lasso.
Yep.
Lasso rapso. From bed sheets and curtains and stuff. And
That's what they used to call me in my cowboy days, Lasso
Yeah.
Rapso.
you're
I
standing
was a
in the
rapper cowboy.
You're standing in the doorway, I take it?
Hip hop country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
because
of
we can't
you is
go in.
One of you's not going to head in with the rope.
And then get smashed by a blanket that we can't move. We'd have to throw it in there and then go in there as the tiny version of us and try and move it, and that just wouldn't work.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Who's doing what?
Yeah, what kind of roll would this be? Would this
I'm
be
guessing a ranged attack of some variety.
You wanna?
yeah.
What's your
My dexterity is 2.
Mine is a solid 0, so by all means.
Alright.
Let's see. It's like a performance check, I guess. That's almost what I feel like this is.
I mean, you spin it around your head fantastically, but that's not what we're looking for.
No.
It's a shame you left the ranger back on the.
Good point. Where's Sarya?
14?
Okay.
Oh.
You spin this thing round. You throw it because you've seen.
We don't even
people
need
do-
rangers.
You
Yeah.
throw it and it hits the chest.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite go over the chest, and you start pulling it back towards
Mhm.
you.
Is Sarya with us?
Yeah.
What's her dex?
+2.
Darn it, Sarya, you don't help.
I'll
At that
try
point,
one.
You hear this voice go, "Is this the best?" you
I'll
can
try
come
one
up?"
more time, then I got a plan.
Okay.
I think we're being like watched over by a middle schooler.
17.
Turns out it's Autumn pulling the strings.
It's Rich's viewers.
You take
Oh,
a deep
Gibby.
breath. You start spinning this lasso around. It almost hits Cain in the face as he's standing there watching.
Yeah.
And then you throw it, and it kind of in slow motion loops over the back of the chest.
Nice.
Holy crap.
And that's where we're gonna leave
Wow.
it tonight. Thanks for.
Alright,
Now
I
what?
guess.
Here's where we
me-
find out it's
yeah.
bolted down.
I guess me and Cain will start pulling slowly.
Yeah, I help pull.
Okay, as you start pulling it, it starts slowly sliding towards you.
Now, the thing I know is we opening this is what caused us to shrink. So hopefully it won't make everything in this hallway shrunk because it's going to take a long time to cross this place.
Especially against that wind.
Well, I mean, we pull it out of the room.
Yeah, then we just run back into room 10.
Yeah, we leave it
Yeah.
in like the little like entrance. So
Correct.
if we do shrink,
Okay. It takes you a little bit of time. There's a couple of times where it kind of teeters a little bit. Looks like the lasso is about to come off over the top, but eventually you
Yeah.
You manage to get it to the doorway. But there is a ridge in the doorway where you're pulling it seems to stop it because of the raised part of the door frame.
well, I
Okay.
mean, I'm sure we can, just grab it with our hands.
Okay.
Like
So you
just
both bend down, pick it up, carry it out of the room. Nothing happens.
Okay.
all right.
Would you like to do the honors?
Sure.
snakes fly out. Just like, no reason. Just
Go ahead and open it.
Okay, so as you open it, it's filled with thousands of mini centipedes. That's not true.
And they attack.
If it was, I would have blown my last burning hands immediately.
As you reach inside the chest, there is a leather pouch
containing
Right? I will reach in.
gold.
100 gold.
100 gold
100 gold.
and a
crap.
skull.
Okay, I say, where the crap is that last skull?
Cain, you get 50.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
25. What are you doing?
I'm still looking for gems.
Just sitting on the bed? You checking out the closet or anything?
No.
Okay. As you stand there looking or sit there on the bed watching the closet, nothing happens.
Lovely.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Going back to table where the skulls are.
Okay.
All right, Jess.
Okay. So you guys head to the table,
Yep.
and you have this lovely collection of skulls.
Nice.
Nice, Scott. Which skull was originally there? Because you said one of them was.
One of them was, and I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was one of the middle ones.
It was, hold on, this one to the left of where I'm. Oh no, it wasn't. It was.
I mean,
this one.
it's just the lunar cycle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is that one.
All right.
I think
one.
you guys should have access to these, so
Yeah, we do.
do as you please.
My character tries every single possibility until it finally happens.
I'm guessing we make what, intelligence or
Yeah.
So let's see.
uh 24 or 22.
Okay. You know that this is the
Lunar cycle.
lunar cycle, indeed. And luckily, you know what the lunar cycle is, what it looks like, and how it works. You don't, however, know where these things need to be placed on the chairs. You know, at what point is the new moon? What point is the full moon?
New moon's probably 12 o'clock.
Yeah, probably.
Full moon's 6 o'clock. I would say set it up that way, and then.
Yeah, just keep cycling it.
Roll me some perception.
I mean, I'm not there, so I can't really comment.
It's true. I'm rolling perception.
Oh, so is this the plan? You're just going to keep rotating all of them?
Yes.
Okay, so you set it up like this, and you start rotating it, and you pretty much have to go halfway around the table so that this one is over here.
There you
you
go,
had
21.
But you had to go around to this
Okay.
head table. As you do that, where's my list of doodahs? The mural on the wall opens up, and in it is just a recess.
Recess? We get to go
School's out.
outside?
Yeah. Can't quite see what's in there from where you're standing.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You find 350 gold pieces.
Damn.
A potion.
I could almost buy just an iron helmet with that and nothing else.
No, you couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
Potion
Kyle
of-
could buy 10.
A potion of healing.
I'll let Kyle go ahead and just write everything down. Just distribute how he feels.
You said one potion of healing?
Yep.
Just a regular potion?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A first level scroll of Burning Hands and Featherfall.
Hang on.
Feather hands and burning fall. Be bad. Feather hands just shoots a bunch of feathers at someone.
Okay.
That's when you fall, you start flapping and you slow down.
And a second level spell, Scorching Ray.
Oh shit.
Scorching Ray.
You also find 8 spines. No, you find a key with the moon symbol that very much matches the one on the door upstairs. 25.
Yes, sir.
As you sit on the bed, almost dozing off.
I don't sleep, but okay.
Okay, as you land on the bed, kind of with your eyes closed, kind of just running through everything that's happened to you, you hear a sort of a shattery type noise. As you look up straight at the closet, you watch as gems start falling from the ceiling in the closet.
Guys, there's gems.
Who was that?
You watch there's about 50 gems fall on the floor.
Dude,
I'm not gonna
Sonic
touch
Hedgehog
them. I
freaking-
just shout that gems appeared.
Okay.
Jordan, you get 100 gold.
Oh, nice.
Jesse, write down you get 50 gold.
Yay.
And Sarya gets the other 100.
Okay.
I'm glad Kali gets more of a reward than Jesse.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Should at least give Jesse the potion then.
I don't
Alright.
think he needs it. He's just been turned to stone and invisible.
Yeah, really.
I don't
And
think he's
blinded.
taken any
And
damage. Just everything is
Pretty much.
just every status effect, yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
head back.
Yeah, he said that, I heard his voice echo through the hall.
Yeah. That
Okay.
gems
I
appeared.
guess the floor is probably like right over here-ish.
I'm assuming you avoid the hallway. You go up the stairs at the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Um,
just
so-
make the loop.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you get to the top of the stairs. You loop round. You get to the room. You walk in. It's empty. There's a bed. There's some.
Like Jesse's not, or 25's not there?
25 is not there.
I mean, I know he's
Um,
invisible, but
yeah,
like,
he's
is like,
invisible.
do we hear him or?
I'm assuming he greets you as he.
Okay.
walks up.
Well,
Hi,
that's kind
guys.
of more.
Guys, gems. There's gems.
I thought I heard someone in here. I guess not.
Cool. I
Oh, look,
Yeah.
Torb, there's gyms again.
leave a
Guys.
bag of money on the bed. That's for
Plops
for
it
you,
right on
20
my chest by
yeah.
accident.
It's for you, 25.
Thank
Yep,
you.
takes it.
Okay.
All right.
You going upstairs, or are we leaving it here, or what?
We can. I mean,
We are
Scott,
pretty much done.
yeah. Is it just the boss fight?
Pretty much.
All right. Do you want to push it, Scott?
What time you got ahead of, Jesse?
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to be there before 9. It's 8:30, 8:20 now, and I
How
need,
far
like,
away is it?
I got a bike over there. It's about a 20-minute bike ride.
Okay. Well, let's leave it here. We can pick up the
Excellent.
version next time
Sorry.
in 6 months.
No, it's good. I'm good. Yeah, in 6
Yeah.
months when we play again.
And then we'll go from there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, are we cool for next week,
Yeah, I think so.
everybody?
Hopefully, it will be earlier than this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
course.
we have the new camera set up, so
Yes.
yeah.
we just need to rejig it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need new
A bit.
lighting.
Yeah,
You do.
You know,
Right.
lamp.
Well,
All right.
thanks for watching, listening, everybody. Next week
Yeah.
we'll be back about 7:30 GMT or British time, because it's not.
Yeah.
Although the clocks go back at some point.
It's
so
based off daylight saving. Yeah,
we need
exactly.
to be wary about that. I think it's quite soon.
Oh, is it
In
next
Love
fact,
week
it
or?
might be Sunday, but I don't
It's it's coming up very very soon.
know.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So yes,
Sooner for them than for us. I think they're like 2 weeks before us.
7 p.m. I think our time will
Oh,
still
alright.
be the case, but we'll just need to figure out what that means. But yes, check out these guys' channels on YouTube. We've got Jesse PlayerTwoInsertCoin.
Hi.
Jordan
Perfect for audio
from-
listeners, Jesse.
No problem.
Jordan and Kyle from TrueFriendsGaming, and Kyle also has his own channel, which
Howdy.
is ChibiKy Plays.
Yo.
And we will see you all next week.
And our DM, Scott from ScottDogGaming.
Yay, Scott.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for
Till next time,
joining us.
everybody. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.